And there was lots of stuff also with Princess Di that they were doing, like trying to call her a common prostitute and other things. Like I say, and she was a princess or whatever, and had full rank and standing as such. And I and the people of England also saw her as a figure of state and everything else like that. And she was a very good woman, and I don't care what she did, and neither did they. I mean, what she does in her private bedroom is what she does in her private bedroom, and not really the people's business, and that's basically how it goes. And it doesn't matter how many drugs she used or whatever, or didn't use, or this or that. It's her life. So, anyway, and basically she was just doing stuff on the behalf of the people and stuff like that. So anyway, Richard Nixon would try and discredit her and stuff like that, but then again, anyway, whatever. Probably most post or whatever, where it's after the fact. But anyway, not exactly sure. I mean, she died, and then they were still releasing news reports or something like that, or letting it be known how horrible she was. But she wasn't really horrible. She was a very nice girl, and I cared about her a great deal. So did a lot of other people. A lot of other people saw her as just this innocent girl that was whisked into things that she had nothing to do with. And she lived a very normal life beforehand. And the parents were harassed, and lots of people were harassed. And basically that's Richard Nixon and the congressman's MO is basically harassing people. It's how they got through life or whatever, by how many people they harassed. So anyway, and it was very sad what happened to her, and I liked her very much. And so did a lot of other people. So anyway, and I was very, very much on her side as a very nice woman. So, and her friend. So, anyway, and she used to party a lot, and so what? Anyway, so a lot of other people said that too. So what? Anyway, lots of things would happen throughout her life and all that other stuff. And she actually did a lot of public speaking, and a lot of other stuff. And she showed it for every appearance, and she was sober and everything else like that. And I cared a great deal about her. I loved her very much. I didn't know her at all, and I wish I could have known her. I wanted to meet her as a child. And in many ways, I saw her as like my opposite, somewhere over there across the seas. So, anyway, because, I'm America and was doing stuff in America, and she was doing stuff in Europe, my old country. And she did a very good job of running my old country and making sure everything was good, just like the Queen did. So, anyway, basically, you're reliant. I mean, you have to take care of your people. So, and it's something I used to do, when I was Lucifer Star. Except I used to do it for the whole race or whatever. Lots of planets, and I created stars and galaxies. So it's a little bit different, but yeah, same basic idea. So anyway, yeah, I love my people, and I love women, and I'm like men, and they're okay. So anyway, a lot of them would work for me, and I don't really care about the details of everything. But Nixon and a bunch of people, congressmen mostly, were, you'll find that most of them were basically running guns or shooting people in other countries, or trying to steal from China, or trying to get technology. And basically it's how Congress was really bad for the last 40, 80 years, ever since JFK. So anyway, whatever. And I had all of my one-off trains saved. I love steam trains, by the way. I was a steam train enthusiast, and they're still in museums somewhere and all over the place. I have released lots of videos how that was my thing, and I was having my German inventors invent a great train engine. And I spent like $1 million for it and stuff like that. And I did lots of stuff. Traveling organs, traveling this, traveling that, traveling music, traveling circuses. We did lots of stuff back in the old days. So anyway. Yeah, anyway, whatever. Now I'm 40 years old and getting older, and basically I own America, or named it. Basically invented for America and lots of other countries. And yeah, whatever. So anyway, and Rodney Bradley and Richard Nixon and all of them, and what's it called? They took the guns over there during Vietnam, and were just basically trying to steal stuff to get stuff, for their cars and personal use and whatever. And how, like, my neighbor, the Jehovah's Witnesses, or Joe's Witnesses, they were in Vietnam and whatever, and all what they did over there. It's just pretty much holding people for hostage, and basically just forcing their guns down other people's throats and stuff like that. Anyway, and they know about, the Vietnam vets knew about what was going on and what they did and all that kind of stuff. Of course, I guess they were having Nixon, King Nixon or whatever. Or someone, I don't know, I don't care. It became a real big mess and a problem. So, how my Congress and my American government had gone so completely wrong and become us. It's basically just a bunch of people going around with guns. Anyway, from like 1960 on. So, anyway, and they were trying to kill me. So, eventually. Or have their children kill me or something crazy like that. So, anyway, because I was Lucifer's star in human form. Yeah, whatever. So, yeah. But that's what's going on. Anyway, and they were using the LS shells or rounds to basically be able to punch through anyone's armor in any bunker and being all crazy. And basically irradiating the planet pretty much. I would probably, I think it was Ronnie McGlock or McMatty or whatever, that gun manufacturer. Basically, he reverse engineered the shells for them or something, along with Bill Gates and some other people, and using them. So, take down governments and leaders and all that. Very dangerous shells. Anyway, yeah. And then telling the American people how they're going after terrorists, but they are the terrorists. So, it's like, look in the mirror, dude. The Congress and the American government, and the Congress is basically just leftover vets or something like that. That's what John McCain did. It's like, when are you going to hang up your guns, old John McCain? Old shoot him in the back, John McCain. He used to wear these guns that would sit down on either side of him for until he was 50 years old. He wore his guns. So, never know when he might have to shoot someone in the back, eh? So, after you get them to sign over all their stuff. Anyway, which is, I don't know. Then there's South Africa and everything they do over there. So, pick your psychopath. Or Bill Gates, who basically his only power was basically reverse engineering or understanding some basic idea of thermal reaction and how to make a what's called a uranium bar and a thermite shield over it, and basically make these psychotic rounds, which contaminated everyone. And then giving them to troops and telling them they're just fine, they're depleted uranium. Yeah, here. Yeah, right. And making sure everyone had already used up badges. They were already activated during Desert Storm or whenever. So, 2 birds with 1 stone, as Ronnie McGlock or whatever, Matt or whatever. There's something or other guy named that gun manufacturer dude that I pointed out. He was killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So that's what was going on there. So, kill the troops or make the troops die soon, and then also kill the enemy. That's his way of doing things. So anyway, he's responsible for that. And other stuff. So anyway, yeah. You would talk about killing 2 birds with 1 stone a lot, actually. We have a lot of video and a lot of tape of him. And he was basically one of the movers and shakers of the world. Moving and shaking, getting his own men killed. Whatever. And making sure that only he had the good guns. So, anyway, and that's his deal. So, anyway, lots of very bad people in the world. Basically just shooting people and getting away with it. And tried to find me. Lucifer, stop. And how the stars got there was basically I had a sidewalk and I wanted to put some stars down and remember my actors. So they did. Put their little handprints down and stuff like that. And lots of other stuff that led to people being able to do YouTube at home and even do videos of themselves at home and all kinds of other stuff. And eventually leading to me, I suppose. Anyway, the real Lucifer Star, LS. Which people have very much been looking for a very long time. Also named Brian, or Alexander. The inventor of the jet engine, the inventor of flight, the inventor of so many other things. Also possibly claymores and mortars and stuff. I invented a lot of different things for my people, I guess. Although mistakenly, considering they were going to use them to kill people. But certain groups were going to use them to defend themselves, so... well, whatever. Anyway, I don't know. Either or. And I invented the chainsaw, so... and gears and cars and all kinds of stuff when I was a child. So, whatever. Anyway. Shrug. and named America as my country.